Becoming a public utility. Becoming a public utility offers an array of services that can be explored and offered to the residents of a city or town. Public utility gives the taxpayers and public at large, including government agencies, access to services at better rates, not offered by private sector. Becoming a public utility shifts the benefits of economic returns that is otherwise allocated globally to corporate shareholders, to the residents and taxpayers in its jurisdiction. Public utility is a way to drive competitiveness in industry normally controlled outside its borders. Becoming a public utility gas and energy supplier. Municipal governments have authority to offer services and charge user fees. Municipal utility companies can offer automotive gas services, home and commercial gas services, as a public utility. Offering energy to the residents is a way to curtail price increases, opportunity to set rates and prices to the benefit of its residents. Think of low-income, disabled, or other programs that are in high demand for most citizens. Those burdensome residential deposits, no more, they now can be waived. Those disconnects in winter can now be put on payment plans, but keep those homes warm for those families. Offering gasoline, fuels, and alternative energy. Becoming a public utility will allow you to sell to the public, as well as other government agencies, gasoline, diesel, propane, as well as compressed natural gas and natural gas. The user fees collected on the sale of each commodity is then dispersed to the city for funding services and programs. Residential heating services, along with its fueling stations, will become the pride of the city, with a new revenue source captured and recycled within its borders. By servicing the demands of other municipal government fleet needs, provides scalable options to expand to neighboring cities, harnessing the market dynamics of our municipal and public fueling facilities. Municipal public energy partnerships. Utility providers offer services and goods to an array of government vendors. Harnessing the power of partnerships within the county and state makes for earnings for all parties involved. When savings are made and earnings are earned, it's a win-win for everyone. Having the fuel energy supplies to offer to other cities to accommodate their municipal fleets offer concrete revenue streams. Those relationships make the best bulk contracts. Public and private partnership P3 option. By taking advantage of public and private partnerships, municipality can enter into arrangements custom tailored to the needs and wants of the parties involved. Joining synergies, unifying strengths is what a public government agencies must do to have access to resources otherwise levied for other causes not directly public related. Private industry plays a huge role in the delivery of essential commodities, turning taxpayers into permanent beneficiaries. Balancing investments in programs and services is a task for legislators year over year. P3 offers those program architects a vehicle to produce and meet those funding benchmarks. Holy Oil Partnerships P3 asset. Holy Oil Partnerships offers to municipal governments through a P3 arrangement the ability to secure 200 years worth of energy supplies. The type of energy commodities made available through our partnership is natural gas liquids, propane, butanes, ethane, isobutanes, pentanes. These consist of the more profitable petrochemical feedstock used to make various products domestically and globally. Our asset location is within a very lucrative region in Gulf Coast of northern Louisiana, with 9 performing overpressurized formations at varying depths, combined with rules and regulations in the region allowing pooling, provides for 200 years of production with volumes known to create and sustain wealth year over year. Commercial viability of public utility P3. Public utilities generate revenues by user fees from services. Having the proper residency requirements is key to determining the need of each service being provided. The higher the population, the more potential for mass use of services within the governed area. Offering the services to neighboring municipalities creates the opportunity for more user fees being collected by a larger, servicing population. Fuels are in demand, and when they can be made more affordable through policy, they will be demanded more by the users. P3 allows for the rates and terms to be created that favor the public, while providing abundant funding and stabilization of municipal services or programs. Energy portfolio. Fueling stations, gasolines, diesel, compressed natural gas, lighters, oil, automotive fluids, propane tanks. Home and commercial, propane, natural gas liquids for refinery feedstock. Benefits of having utility company income. With additional resources available, the revenue can be used to expand services that are under threat of funding. Harnessing the economic benefits of a public utility provides revenue stream that offer opportunities for creation of entrepreneurial grants to stimulate the local economy, provide for residential grants for energy improvements like solar, and becoming more energy efficient. provide city councilors, district constituents grants to schools, elderly or homeless programs, or other projects and proposals that are of need within the city, expand pension funds and government employee salaries, offer gas cards and additional discount perks to residents and government employees. Being able to provide a much-needed service in the ever-demanding and changing energy sector, public utility provides a way to secure the future energy needs and revenues for decades to come. Holy Oil Partnerships P3 Public Utility Petition is the best next thing to keep your city on top with the fuel to keep moving forward.
Imagine the future. A future where municipal governments are in control of an asset with huge public benefits. An asset normally removed from public control. The type that will phase out old fuels of the past and phase in the next era of cleaner alternative energy sources to diesel and gasoline. Make no mistake about it, this asset is an excellent revenue stream for municipalities with districts in need of cash for projects and programs that lack funding, cities that want financial and energy independence. I'm talking about what every city council member, member of Congress, representative of the House and Senate have been waiting for has just arrived. Picture this: City Gas, a public-private partnership franchise specifically designated for municipalities who desire taking control of their district's climate change goals for lowering emissions, providing alternative fuels for their government fleets, supplying neighboring government fleets' energy needs, the general public's, and generating revenue through sale of natural gas, compressed natural gas, propane, and liquid natural gas products. City Gas allows municipal governments to benefit greatly for the coming decades, or until natural gas, propane, and NGL products are no longer needed in our society. Municipal governments can now control what the future of their energy needs look like, what their costs will be, and no longer wait on the sideline for multinational corporations to decide how green their cities become and when that will actually take place. The control is now available to each municipal, county, or state government. Our city gas franchises are characterized as infrastructure improvement project deals. These allow each district or city government to enter in a private arrangement with private entities for the public's benefit. When additional funds are needed, they can simply apply for federal grants for infrastructure improvements for the benefit of the public. Governments can now pick each district location and provide revenue streams in the most optimal location for the public's benefit, versus traditionally waiting for a private sale to a corporation that may fail for many reasons, or due to resistance and outright refusal to sell from a private landowner. City Gas, being government partnership, would only pay fair market value for those same locations. With prime locations identified, municipal governments can pick locations throughout the cities that are most convenient to serve the municipal needs, the public needs, as well as those additional large commercial accounts from big users of NGO products like FedEx, UPS, Georgia Tech, and MARTA, and other nearby municipal and commercial users. For example, the city of Atlanta has 12 districts, with a very large footprint to navigate. Imagine each district with its own fueling station that's open for business to generate revenue within its district. The representative of that district now has a funding source to rely on, to take pride in, advocate use of for decades to come. As a source of funding for their constituents' districts, user fees are received from use of a district servicing station. This not only promotes and improves public use of alternative fuels, it almost guarantees the phasing out of dirty gas in each district, regardless of its economic status. Fueling stations are in need throughout an entire region. This allows for saturation and well-balanced coverage within each district on scalable footing for maximum carbon reductions and economic success. In general terms, when alternative fuel options become more accessible, the alternative fuel will become the solution. When the solution becomes widely accessible, the best options win. City Gas, our future's best option for cleaner alternative fuels that municipalities should rely on for their independence and economic growth. City Gas is the alternative to the current carbon pollution and fueling problems, as well as the solution for districts in need of additional funding. Each municipal government now controls its own destiny in terms of types of energy used and vast reduction of carbon within its region. It is city gas that offers only municipal governments the option to be the architect of their future, financially sovereign within each municipal district, and grants energy independence and security for the futures of those governments. Now is the moment, your city, your district, your town, to take control of what has never been obtainable for and make the cleaner, less expensive alternative option to gasoline and diesel an option for your constituents. City Gas, the people's fueling station.